Isolated syndrome.
Oh, you guys thought I forgot about you. No, no, no.
Progressive disease. Fumarity is a pill you can take from home.
No, 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 no. Now, to make the gummies.
Or any of the ingredients in fumarity, or are taking dimethyl fumarate.
You're going to want to, go by what the packet says, but, sprinkle the gummy mix in. And then after that, you're going to want to stir it frequently and let it get completely smooth. And we'll be back. Another tip I could give you guys, to cause the least amount of waste possible, I usually use just a regular bamboo skewer. That's all. And I don't think I have to say this either, but I should, just in case, for some people out there. Not saying anything, but do not put your beautiful flour solution in yet. That is the very last thing. After the gelatin goes in, and after the foam is scooped off the top layer. We'll be back. With the gelatin, you can read the back of the package, but mine says to add 3/4 cup of cold water, and then sprinkle this in slowly, and then make sure everything is under the water with a fork, all the pieces. Alright guys, you're going to want to make sure your gelatin is completely saturated. Because if you don't, well, if you've done it before you know what it is, but if you don't, you're going to have impossible to eat hard chunks everywhere. So make sure it is all saturated, all completely wet, and sitting for 5 minutes at least. Whoa. Alright guys, we're just about done here. So I'm going to add the gelatin in next, and we'll get back to you after that. It's coming together, guys. Alright guys, this next step, you're going to want to beat this. Make sure it all melts. All of it, okay? The gelatin melts in with the sugar. Before you let it sit, make sure. Very important, guys. Alright, y'all, while that's resting to get the foam to the top, get your molds ready. Because, guys, I can't stress this enough. This is why I got the gun. This is the most important part. You have to be fast, efficient, and consistent. Alright, guys, next, after you get all the foam taken out of the pan, like these, you're going to want to add your flavorings. I decided on strawberry. Again, per the instructions, but I've been around once or twice, so I know how to do it. You can use food coloring if you want, but I really don't care. And the people that know me don't care. It's just whatever, guys. It's just whatever, guys. Give it a quick mix.
promotions.mobile.com/offers/rockyourride to redeem. Offer valid through June 2nd, 2025 while supplies last. Terms and conditions apply. Mobile One Motor Oil keeps your engine running like new.
Your data is worth more than gold to hackers.
Alright guys, and finally, the creme de la creme. Beautiful apple juice. Make sure, you're going to stir it, but I always make sure I get it scattered around anyways, just because.
Antivirus and identity theft protection with coverage up to $2 million. Plans start at just $39.99 for your first year. Visit Makin.com/online.
Once all the shit's out, give it another little spin. Make sure it's very, very well distributed throughout that gelatin and sugar mix. I mean, they're strawberry pineapple, so they're going to be a little yellow and maybe with a tinge of, very light red. But let me get this loaded up and we'll be back, guys. Alright, guys, so As you're doing it, you're going to want to stir this around a few times. Make sure it's still evenly distributed. And then you go ahead and fill your molds like I'm doing. But like I said, guys, be quick on this step. You can reheat it, but I wouldn't suggest it. But just make sure you're quick and efficient. Alright guys, this is the last part I'm going to show you. I will go back on probably a short or something, taking them out of the molds, but I just did a small batch today, but here's the end result. You're not going to get all the foam, so don't worry if there's some, especially if you're mixing it with a metal hand mixer, battery powered, because it's going to froth it up a little bit. So that